Test, test.
Second half, Central have possession and will inbound the basketball.
I just got the whistle blown right in my ear. Whoa, trying to hear here. Is that good cake, Jaden? Is that good cake? Jaden's chowing down over here on the sideline. We thank you for tuning in to the second half. For some reason, I don't feel like we have any mat sound, but Central got the ball to start the half. Caleb Dallimore will put a move on Noah Allgood, but that is off.
Here's Katie Arnett making his presence felt.
Count the basket.
His total is now up to 9.
KD Arnett with the basket. That's what announcer said. Christian Weir, silky smooth.
Katie Arnett's been everywhere tonight on the defensive end, offensive end, on the glass, making his name.
You would have thought he was the only player on the team. Dawn Richardson with the feed. And that'll be a blocking foul by Jacob Hudson.
A.J. Williams on the foul. Jacob Hudson. That is his second personal foul. Williams.
A.J. Williams to shoot the free throws here. And that free throw is off. Central is up 28-23 in the second half.
Already expanded their lead to a 5-point lead after it was 1 coming out of halftime. They're looking to build on this lead. Walk away with a tough road win. Cabot's gonna have to bounce back and lock in here in the second half.
Nice feed to Noah Allgood, who scores a 2-point basket. Jalen Brown and Noah Allgood have that special connection, and Jalen Brown's usually able to find him in the post. They wanted to travel on that one, but the refs saw it differently. Respect the calls. It's good sportsmanship motto here in Panther Arena. They've played a video several times about it. Woo! That would have been a nice finish there by Christian Weir if he was able to pull that one off. The ball will remain with the Central Tigers. Caleb Dallimore will travel before the foul.
That's Dallimore's second travel of the night. He's got his suitcases packed, doing a lot of traveling tonight on the basketball court.
He's a little upset about that, but he got called for a travel again there. Jalen Brown drives it right in. He's wide open for the pull-up, but it is off. And Rajon McIntosh pulls in the board for the Tigers. KD Arnett.
Good defense there by Hudson. Picked up the block. Now the Panthers are out and running.
They've got numbers if they'll get in. I think they're going to find Jalen Brown. Oh, they missed him. They were looking for Jalen Brown in the corner. He was open for a split second, but this defense understands that he can shoot. The feed will go to Jacob Hudson, who finds a wide open Jalen Brown for 3, and wow. That's one of those you'd like to say robbed there. And I don't know how KD Arnett was able to save that, but he threw that thing behind his back and saves that ball.
Yeah, definitely be a top 10 Sports Center nominee there. Behind the back pass to his man.
And the basket on the other end. So great effort and hustle there by KD Arnett.
In the first matchup, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think KD Arnett played that much.
Yeah, I believe that's right. You know, he wasn't the biggest factor of that game, but he has definitely been the factor tonight.
Here's
Noah Allgood, another miss there.
Yeah, just been a rough night for him shooting-wise.
Wow. Impressive ability there by McIntosh to stay on his feet and not travel and somehow get that ball to go in.
And the Panthers' lead, or deficit, excuse me, is now up to 7. The Tigers putting it on in this third quarter.
Jalen Brown will drive the baseline. He goes up and is fouled by Donald Richardson. That'll send Jalen Brown, a excellent free throw shooter, to the line. That'll be Donald Richardson's first foul and the second team foul of this second half. Free throws are necessary in this game. And Jalen Brown, that rim is not working for him tonight. He's hit a couple of threes on the other end, but this time this free throw bobbles out like his other shot. And he sinks the second one. Went 1 from 1 for the line. Christian Weir trying to set this offense up. He'll kick it out to Landon Vaught. Your Panthers with Landon Vaught on the court alongside Jalen Brown, Christian Weir, Jacob Hudson, and Noah Allgood, who shoots it up, but it is off the front of the iron. And he tries to go in again for it, and it is off.
And for the Panthers, Mario May.
In for the Cabot Panthers is DeMario May. For Jacob Hudson. And for the Central Tigers, Henry Dudley will come in for Donald Richardson. Wouldn't be surprised to see Henry Dudley shoot from beyond NBA range, as we've seen 2 of his shots from way beyond the arc. Christian Weir spins out of that one, pulls up jumper. It is off. That'll be McIntosh with the board. Oop, that'll be a travel. Clear walk there by Dejon Brewer. Pulled out the suitcase and went on a road trip. Central's defense has been very good tonight. Jalen Brown's been limited to driving the ball in, but finally they're able to connect with Jalen Brown with a pass to Noah Allgood for the 2-point basket, extending Central, allowing the lead to be cut short to only 4 points. Caleb Dallimore will put a move on Noah Allgood, but it is off. And wow. You see that, Jaden McIntosh coming in for the putback.
Great. That's just natural born athleticism there, but McIntosh, he just skied over everybody else going for the board and was able to tip it in.
Now on the floor, against the Tigers.
The Tigers will make a substitution here as Jacqueline Jackson will come into the game for McIntosh.
Jackson.
Jalen Brown driving the ball in. That's what he's been limited to. He'll take it in this time, kick it out to Landon Vaught. And Cabot's just been kicking the ball out to everyone on the squad. Christian Weir will pull up for 3, but it is off. Landon Vaught able to snag the board there. But a mean block by Caleb Dallimore. Cabot will still have the ball.
Yeah, Landon Vaught tried to use the pump fake there. Got the defender in front of him jumping in the air, but Dallimore came from the weak side to block it.
Jalen Brown open. And finally that 3 goes in. It looked like he was going to bobble out again, but somehow the ball spins the right way and goes in for Jalen Brown.
And now the Panthers are back within 3.
That foul will go on Christian Weir. That'll be Christian's 3rd foul with 1 minute remaining in this 3rd quarter. That'll be a timeout by Central. Well, Cabot is inching their way back into this game, only down 3, with still plenty of gameplay to go on. Central has missed some shots. Cabot's got the rebound and come on the other end and found connections in Jalen Brown and from Jalen Brown to Noah Allgood, getting them points on this board. Inching their way right back into this game. Cabot's going to really have to attack the lane and swing and kick it out to the 3-point shooters like Jalen Brown and even Christian Weir, who can all knock down the basket. On the Central side, they're going to have to continue to attack the rim and use their natural born hops, so to say, with second chance opportunities. KD Arnett has had an impressive game tonight for the Tigers. Scoring on the offensive side, playing defense, getting blocks. Just an overall good game for KD Arnett. Central has the ball. A lazy pass there, but it is picked up by Central. They'll swing it out to the 3-point shooter, Henley Dudley, who is off once again. He is 0 for 3 on threes tonight. And he's not afraid to pop it. I mean, he shot that one from the S at the end of Panthers there.
Number 34, Noah Allgood. That will be Allgood's 3rd personal foul.
Caleb Dalmore, a little shaken up there. A little got hit in the head a little bit maybe. But he looks fine. The refs will check on him and he says he's good. He's a football player, so I'm sure he's used to the contact.
And just like Christian Weir, Allgood is now 3 fouls as well. So they're going to have to be careful there if they indeed pick up their 4th foul.
That'll be an offensive foul. It'll be a player-controlled foul on number 2, Jacqueline Jackson. That'll be 14 fouls for Central. Jalen Brown drives it in, and the basket is good. Cabot is only down 1.
And that floater there by Jalen Brown will send the Panthers into the 4th quarter down only 1 point as Central hangs on to a 34-33 lead.
Great determination there by the Cabot Panthers to come right back into this game, only down 1 point, with still a whole 4th quarter to play. Central may want to get KD Arnett back in the game. You know, he saw that he was out for a long stretch there. When he was out, they weren't scoring. He's the man tonight. I would keep him in. It's nice to see that the Panthers have the jazz band in here tonight in the Panther Arena, adding a good vibe. It'll be Cabot's ball to start the 4th quarter. Looks like we're in for another great game tonight, as we were last Friday as well. Very close game, coming down to the wire. 8 minutes to go.
A similar storyline to last Friday's game against Conway. It was a back-and-forth matchup. Panthers had the lead for a little bit, back and forth, and eventually Conway pulled ahead with a late steal. So let's see if the Panthers can correct.
Christian Weir will come out.
See if the Panthers can correct the mistakes they made last week and turn this week into a W.
Caleb Dallimore guarding Demario May. That's an interesting matchup there.
Now against the Tigers.
That'll be on Caleb Dallimore. He jumped up expecting to block the ball and kind of fell on the back.
Right on cue, Katie Arnett will check in 30 seconds into the fourth quarter here. So it looks like he'll be getting the minutes down the stretch here for Oliver Fitzpatrick, head coach of the Tigers.
And Donald Richardson will also come to the game. And look at that. Katie Arnett comes to the game and gets a steal right off the bat. Central has the ball. Katie Arnett's calling for it.
He's got a mismatch. Christian Weir is guarding him. 7 inches of height difference there. Katie Arnett, 6'6", Christian Weir, 5'11".
Donald Richardson has it. A little shimmy, shimmy. And that'll be an offensive foul. Good job by Landon Veit, taking one for the team. That's something that Cabot does a lot. You'll see a Cabot game, and you know the Panthers are going to at least have one charge taken, if not more than that. And tonight they have 2. Jalen Brown at the top. Putting a little moves on A.J. Williams. He'll kick it out to Christian Weir, who is open for 3. He fires it, but it is off. And Katie Arnett grabs the board. Little frustration from the crowd as they wanted a push call on Central. Noah Allgood came flying to the sideline. Did look like a push to me. A.J. Williams handling the ball. Mack. That'll be Jackson firing it up from 3.
Now against the Panthers, push off against Noah Allgood. That gives Allgood's 4th personal foul.
Arnett did a good job there, flopping a bit to draw the foul there.
14 foul. Correction, the foul is not against her. It's against 15 Landon Veit. That will be Veit's 1st personal foul.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been a good foul for Noah Allgood to get. He's already in foul trouble. 3 fouls.
And Dallimore's going to have to be careful.
Mario May thought about the shot. He was wide open. Coach Bridges says, you can shoot that, you can shoot that.
Caleb Dallimore's going to have to be careful here on the defensive side of the ball. If he picks up one more foul, that'll be his 5th and final foul. So he's got to play clean basketball down the stretch here.
Jackson, that is his 4th personal foul. 17th foul. That will put the Panthers in the bonus for the remainder of the second half.
Jalen Brown will go to the line for the 1-and-1. As Jacob Hudson checks back into the game for the Panthers. That one bobbles in. Jalen Brown will have one more opportunity at the line. He sinks the second one, giving Cabot the lead by 1. 35-34 Cabot. H.A. Williams will take a step out of bounds, and Cabot will get the ball here, looking to build off the small lead they have. Central will call a 30-second timeout. Great effort by the Cabot Panthers to be patient with the basketball. Demario May had a wide open 3, but he knows that if he's patient with the ball and gets it around to his team, that he can find the players that may be even better at shooting the three. And he found Jaylen Brown, who drove it in and got the foul. So it was a good mentality by DeMario May to be patient on offense and not selfish at all, as they now have the lead by 1 and the ball.
And it's important here as the Panthers come on offense that they play turnover-free basketball, because against Conway, that was their worst enemy, turnovers. Part of the reason why Conway was able to get back into the game and eventually win it. So see if the Panthers can play turnover-free basketball here.
Noah Allgood, nice feed. Christian Weir will drive it in, make the defender jump. And that ball, it'll be a jump ball, and that'll go to the Central Tigers.
Ball will belong to Central.
The effort there by Caleb Dalmore from the Central Tigers to dive on to that ball. Wow, his shot has been off tonight. Jackson airballs another one there. And you will hear the chants from the student section of airball.
Yeah, I don't think Oliver Fitzpatrick liked that shot selection there by Jackson. Pretty much a wasted possession there for the Tigers, as they need all possessions tonight to get the lead back.
That foul will go on Jaylen Brown. That is his second of this game. These refs are calling it very tight tonight, especially knowing that these teams are both tied at 3 and 7 in the conference, most likely. Katie Arnett with the ball. Looks like Central's just taking their time here, passing the ball around. Cabot's gonna have to get up there and get a count going. Wow, lousy turnover there by Caleb Dalmore. Tried to pass it back up to Katie Arnett, who was cutting to the basket. And that will go right out of bounds to the scores table. Actually, Jacob Hudson will throw it in here for the Panthers.
And that will be Caleb Dallamore's 5th and final foul. So he had a hold of Noah Allgood there, and he'll check out in favor of Rajon McIntosh.
That'll be one that he wishes he wouldn't have committed.
Shooting the bonus for the Panthers, Noah Allgood.
Noah Allgood to the line, extending the Panther lead to 2. He could make it a 3-point game here. And he does by sinking the second free throw. Cabot's up 37-34 with 3 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Katie Arnett's trying to work in the paint. Oh, what a nice tip there. Jaylen Brown has a layup, and he'll miss it, but he'll get called for the 22. Rajon McIntosh will get called for the foul.
And it looks like DeMario is shaking up there as he's limping over to Coach Bridges.
Might have twisted his ankle the wrong way.
Yeah, there was a lot of bodies there in that paint. Mario May heads up play to jump up and tip it out to Jalen Brown. Guarantee he came down on somebody's foot and rolled that ankle.
Jalen Brown to the line for 2 free throws. Crucial free throws, as there's only 2 minutes, 51 seconds remaining. Knocks down the first. Panthers up by 4. And he sinks the second one, extending the Panther lead to 5. Cabot has some energy here, but so does the Central Tigers, as they're going to bring a trap on those corner.
Yeah, Central's going to need to create a turnover somehow.
They can't afford to have another point.
And they can't afford to send Panthers to the line either. They got 9 fouls, so the Panthers.
Yep. Oh, actually, Christian Weir will step out of bounds.
Like I was saying, the Tigers have 9 fouls on them, so one more will send the Panthers into the double bonus. So they got to play foul-free basketball on defense.
Central going to try to take it slow here and get some points on the board. This is really looking like last Friday. Jaden Cabot was up. That'll be a foul on Jacob Hudson with the hold. Cabot's got one more to give before they put Central in the bonus. Clock is running down. Central needs another point. That'll be a push off by Katie Arnett.
Offensive foul against Central, number 4, Katie Arnett. That is his second.
Katie Arnett showing his frustrations there. Didn't agree with the call at all. That's a crucial turnover there by the Tigers.
Oh, Donald Richardson with the steal and the layup.
Donald Richardson.
Cabot lead is up to 2. Noah Allgood's good. They've got numbers. Jacob Hudson fakes that man out and misses it. Ah, wow. It was a nice fake there by Jacob Hudson.
And now we're out and running here. The Tigers.
Ooh, Katie Arnett thought about shooting that one.
Tigers only down 3 now.
And he gets the and one. Holy. Oh my goodness. Katie Arnett with the finish.
He's now up to 11 points. And now he's at the line, convert the 3-point play and tie the game up.
He'll have to wait till the timeout's over because Coach Bridges wants to call one here. Wow. You got it. Like we've said, he's been the factor tonight. Katie Arnett.
Defensively, offensively, Arnett's been there for the Tigers all night. Now he has a chance to go to the line and tie up the game. Cabot
had an opportunity to put 2 points up here as Jacob Hudson had a nice move to fake out his defenders, but it's unable to connect with the basket there.
Had a turnover, a steal by Donald Richardson, who then
Katie Arnett used his size to finish the points there and draw a foul.
Yeah, the steal, by Richardson, he cashed in, brought the game within 3, and then missed opportunity there by Jacob Hudson to cash in on a wide open layup. Results in an Arnett and 1.
Well, all the pressure is definitely on Katie Arnett to hit this one. He has to hit this free throw to tie the game up. I'm sure we'll hear a loud noise from the student section to try to shake this man up when he's at the line.
Coming out of the timeout, Central's Katie Arnett will attempt the 3-point play.
Still, if we look at the numbers of previous games, this is a low-scoring game. Only 39-38. Didn't even get above 50 yet. Katie Arnett makes the second free throw, and the game is tied 39-39 with the clock running with only 50 seconds left in this matchup. We'll see what happens here. This is another neck-and-neck game, just like last Friday. Nerves can play a factor in this kind of situation. Not trying to make any mistakes, not trying to foul or send anybody to the line. Jacob Hudson calls a timeout. He didn't like what he was seeing there, and he picked up his dribble, so he had to call a timeout.
Panthers had 4 timeouts to waste, so it's a heads-up play there by Hudson not to panic and call the timeout before something bad happens. So heads-up play there by the sophomore, learning on the go here. (39-39). Any mistake could be crucial. Last week we saw a turnover and a layup scored by Conway, and Cabot was unable to hit the game-winning shot. Hopefully Cabot can try to come back after that one and do their best to win this game. Both teams competing at a high level. 3-7 in conference on both sides. This is a game both teams really need to win. As Cabot still has the ball with 26 seconds remaining in this game. We'll see if they might try to hold for the last shot. Or if they'll get the easy bucket here. And Jalen Brown gets it. Now it's important to get back and set up on defense here. Central is already out running. They got 18 seconds.
Timeout Central. Cabot does a great job there. Noah Allgood sees a backdoor cut from Jalen Brown. Jalen Brown finishes it with no issues at all. Central was forced to take a timeout there to try to draw something up. They're down 2, and they might only have one chance at this. 16 seconds remaining.
If I'm Central, I'm drawing a play up for either Katie Arnett or A.J. Williams. They both have 12 points combined of 24. Arnett just tied the game up, so I'm thinking Central draws up a play for Arnett, the first option, Williams, the second option.
Wow, so we'll see. This game's already turned out different than the last game, as Cabot is able to score that layup and go up by 2. So now it'll be Central's opportunity to either tie it or possibly win this one with a 3-point shot. They're definitely going to have to defend that 3-point shot, but Cabot does not want to commit any fouls here, as it'll put them into the bonus for a 1-on-1 opportunity to tie the game.
Following the timeout, Central maintain possession and will inbound the basketball.
See what the Cabot defense brings. They'll throw it into A.J. Williams. Clock is running. 14 seconds. Go.
Here they are, going to Arnett. Misses. Here he is, rebound again. Goes
and
up.
He gets the foul.
2.9 left on the shot clock.
Wow. Free throws win games, and they're important, but he's got 2 opportunities here.
He looks shaken up there. See, he's hobbling to the free throw line.
Let's see if he can handle the pressure. And he sinks the first one. He has to hit this one in order for Central to stay in this game. The Panthers will take a timeout, trying to maybe shake him up a little bit, put a little more pressure on his back.
Shake him up, and then also if he makes it, gives Bridges an opportunity to draw up a play and get the ball out quick with only 2.9 seconds left on the clock. So Bridges is drawing up a play here.
I'm guessing this play he's drawing up has something to do with Jalen Brown shooting it from beyond the yard.
With 2.9 left, gonna have to get into a 3-point shooter, likely gonna be fired beyond the arc. Christian Weir did make a half-court buzzer beater last year, as I remember.
Yep.
So maybe they go Weir off of the made free throw if it's made, or Jalen Brown.
Yeah, that's if it's made. This is a lot of pressure on Katie Arnett's back. It's a lot of pressure.
And the crowd is into it.
The crowd is going wild. Katie Arnett shoots it. And he makes it. We got a tie game, 41-41. Christian Weir fired up. Jalen Brown chunks it. Oh, just a little high there.
And now we go into overtime.
Oh, my goodness.
41-41, combined 82 points by both teams.
It's a low-scoring game still.
Low-scoring game.
We're going into overtime, and it's still under 50 points. We'll have an overtime period here. Cabot looks great in that fourth quarter, but then kind of let off a little bit. So hopefully they can get back into this overtime and bring that energy they had to the start of the fourth quarter to get a good lead on Central. As Cabot's going to keep Christian Weir in the game, along with Landon Vaught, Jalen Brown, Noah Allgood, and Jacob Hudson. We'll have a jump here soon. Katie Arnett will be jumping this one. They fix the clock. We have a 4-minute overtime period. Whoa, Jalen Brown sneaks his way in there and misses the layup.
Bridges thought Jalen was fouled on that shot. Refs elected to say it was not a foul, and they say Brown engaged on contact.
For a second there, I thought Coach Bridges was about to get a technical, stomping his feet. The ref was not liking that. This is a high-intensity game, though. Another flaw in the high school basketball 7A is, no shot clock. That could be something they add in the future. But, I mean, technically Central could just hold the ball here for 3 minutes and try to shoot the game winner. But, I'm not sure that's going to happen. But they are just passing the ball around up top in a triangle-like offense. Donald Richardson drives it in and misses it. Landon Vaught gets the rebound. Cabot's got numbers up the court. They'll swing it to Jalen Brown for 3. He's fouled. He will get 3 shots.
That's a mistake there. Number 2, Jacqueline Jackson. You never want to foul a jump shooter. Jalen Brown loaded up for that 3 and met with contact by Jackson. Did a great job falling to the ground, maybe exaggerating a bit, but the foul was called, and now Brown has 3 shots at the free throw line.
That foul will go on Katie Arnett instead. And fouling Jalen Brown at the three-point line is just almost as, useless as guarding him. He's going to drain all 3 of these most likely. He can shoot the ball from the 3 and drain it, and he can make the free throws and drain it. Oh, that foul was on number 2, actually. That'll be Jacqueline Jackson's 5th foul. As Henry Dudley comes into the game, who has been pretty much nothing but Dudley on offense.
His plus minus has got to be atrocious.
It's been a dud there on offense as he's fired him up from beyond NBA range.
I think he's 0 of 3, 0 of 4 from 3.
0 of 3, yep, that's right.
Hasn't really done anything on the defensive end. But with Dallimore fouled out and Jackson they're forced to go Henry Dudley.
Jalen Brown, one more shot at the line. He's already extended. He's already got the lead for the Panthers by 2. And like that, he wets the third free throw, giving it Cabot a 3-point lead. Jalen Brown says, you can foul me at the 3-point line, but I'm going to make sure I make all 3 of those.
As his point total is now up to 23. Christian Weir, no Allgood, going to have to be careful here. They don't pick up their 5th foul.
That was a miss by Katie Arnett, who's been the hot hand tonight for the Central Tigers. Cabot's got a chance to extend their lead here. Cabot running down this clock, doing the same kind of offense that Central was just doing moments ago. Wow, wide open. Oh. There'll be a turnover there by Jacob Hudson. That could just be a sophomore mistake. The nerves are high in this game, and he got the start.
I would have liked to see Hudson rise up and try to finish it through the defense, probably drawing the foul, but instead he elected to kick it to cutting Christian Weir, and it was knocked off his leg last, giving Central the ball.
Let's see what Central can try to draw up here. Down 3 points. Still enough time to get a point on offense. Little Rock Central with the ball. Oh, that's what their look was. Henry Dudley. I'm surprised to see that. I figured they would go to somebody else. I could tell that was their look, though. Henry Dudley from the R in Panthers. No Allgood able to take the charge there. That'll be 3 charge taken from the Panthers tonight. They've taken 3 charges. That's impressive. Taking them for the team. That is crucial.
He'll be feeling the effects of that tomorrow, but as of right now, give the Panthers back possession as they look to hold on to this 3-point lead and walk out of here with an overtime win.
Oh yeah, Christian Weir makes his way over to throw the ball in. Sweaty as a dog.
Gasping for air here. He's not used to overtime action here. This is the first overtime game of the Panthers.
Foul against the Tigers. Number 25.
And if Noah Allgood can sink these free throws here, could be game over for the Tigers.
Double bonus for the Panthers. Noah Allgood shooting the double bonus for the Panthers.
Oh, that's off the front of the rim there for Noah Allgood. If he can sink this one, he can move it to a 2-possession ball game. That one's off too. Katie Arnett grabs the board. Another chance for Central. They'll swing the ball around. Henry Dudley not open. They feed it to him. Not able to rebound there.
Timeout. Kenneth. Full timeout.
It'll be Cabot's ball coming up the floor. We'll be looking to see a foul probably from the Central Tigers.
They're able to get it into Jaylen Brown here.
That'll send Jaylen Brown to the line for 2 shots.
Casey Arnett, that is Arnett. Shooting the double bonus for the Panthers.
These free throws could ice the game here.
That one's off.
Down the stretch, the Panthers have missed all 3 of their free throws here in an overtime period.
Jaylen Brown knew that was off when he released it.
If this one is off, Central is still alive here.
Jaylen Brown able to sink that one.
Now we got a 4-point game here, so 2 possessions at the lead. Central's gonna have to go quick. Gonna have to go quick. It's almost 10 seconds left.
Donald Richardson fires it up, and it goes in.
3-point basket, Donald Richardson. Timeout. Central.
1-point game with only 4 seconds remaining.
Luck of the rim there. It's
Luck of the rim, it bounced.
Got the shooter's touch there as it took 1 bounce off the front of the rim, rolled over.
I mean, that would have been crazy if it was only a 3-point game. But Cabot's still up by 1, and they'll have the ball here. They're going to try to get it into Jaylen Brown, most likely, who will have to be instantly fouled to go to the line for the double bonus. Central's luck here is going to, it's going to be luck if they pull out anything here. The best thing they can hope for is to get a 5-second violation. Cabot will inbound the ball here, and Jaylen Brown will be throwing this one in. Noah Allgood is out of bounds. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of confusion going on right now. I don't know what's going on. It's all over the place.
Coach Bridges is arguing that before he caught the ball, he was already out of bounds, which would be legal because it was off of a made basket, so you can move around the baseline. So it would be illegal for Noah Allgood to catch the ball standing out of bounds and allow Jalen Brown to come in. So I think that's what Jerry Bridges is arguing here, that he was out of bounds before he caught it.
Wow. They will reverse the call, and Central will get the ball with 2 seconds remaining.
So with 2.9 seconds, similar to fourth quarter, 2.9 seconds left, and the Panthers had to get up a shot to win it. So now 2.9, Central's looking to get up a shot to win it. If Central is able to knock in a shot with 2.9 left, it'll be the third time the Panthers have lost on a buzzer beater.
That would be heartbreaking.
Last week to Conway, and then 2 weeks ago to Bryant.
That would be a heartbreaking instance.
And oh, excuse me, they put 4.2 left.
There's 4 seconds left instead of 2.9.
And the Tigers do not have to go for a three-point shot. They can elect to go for two. They're only down one.
This would be terrible for the Panthers if this happens for the second game in a row. Whoa. They reverse it to 2.9 seconds.
It went from 2.9 to
3.9. They're all over the place. I don't know what the time is. Now they finish it off with 3.9 seconds. Wow. Everybody's standing on their feet now for this one.
And that will do it.
Cabot wins it.
Great defense.
Cabot will win it by 1. Wow, what a great game. It was very close. Came down to the wire there. They'll win it in overtime. We thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Dylan Johnston.
I'm Jaden Dixon.
Have a great night.